Good day everyone, your Sock Monkey here, and today I've got a video for you of a 2009 Lincoln Town Car Signature Limited. Now this car actually belongs to Vitaliy Kofman, aka the Lincoln Town Car guy. We've been wanting to drive each other's cars and review them for a while. He actually has my Cadillac back in the background over there. So this is his 2006 Lincoln Town Car Signature Series. As you can see, it's finished off in this beautiful silver color. Has a sunroof, which my car does not have. Beautiful wraparound projector headlamps. Has some nice chrome here on the bumper. Some typical Lincoln waterfall grille. And of course, your hood ornament. You got to have the hood ornament. And coming to the wheels, very nice silver wheels on Michelin tires. These look to be, these are 17-inch wheels. And then color keyed mirrors. Keypad here. Sunroof, like I said. Signature Limited. Rear seats. Door's a bit frozen. It's very cold, and it's very cold out today, and we both just washed our cars. So, of course, everything is just freezing. But Lincoln badge right there. Town car. And Signature Limited has this very nice groove going down the side here. This generation debuted in 1998. Before that, it had a very angular style, very similar to my Cadillac. So we're going to go ahead and step inside. So, going to take you on a tour of the interior here. You have your controls for the pedals right here, the adjustable pedals. Traction control switch. Headlights. And then wiper switch right here. It's all in one stalk. Cruise control switches. Your Lincoln badge, of course. Next temperature and volume, and then all the control info and reset. Your clock. CD player, AM/FM load, 6-disc CD changer, scan, shuffle, satellite, tune, category, mute for the phone, eject, bass, treble, balance, fader, 6 presets, menu, select, and text. Down below you have all your climate controls, fan, temperature, auto off, different zones, exterior, Fahrenheit, Celsius, dual zone, AC, and then everything on this side. Cup holders down here, very nice. Look, ashtray, lighter, glove box, and then on the door you have your heated seat controls set, 2-person memory, which my car does not have. Power mirrors, power locks, driver's side automatic window. And then everything, of course, and then everything with the automatic windows, of course. Very nice wood on the door, just like on my car. Grab handle, of course, and drive home link. And he also has one of those Bluetooth speakers. Your controls right there for the sunroof and map lights. So that's pretty much it on the interior. I've actually never driven a town car, so I was actually looking at vehicles that were on the Panther platform before I bought my Cadillac, and it just so happened that, and then very nice. I like this touch. Usually it's very hard. Sometimes it's very hard on different cars to find hood release. This one just pops up. And then, oh dear. Here's the 4.6 liter V8 engine. the modular V8 engine. It produces 239 horsepower, so it's got slightly more horsepower than my own car. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take the town car for a drive. Vitaly's been awesome enough to let me drive his car, and I'm extending him the same courtesy. So we're gonna go ahead and, by the way, it has 102,239 miles. And then something that's very cool that I want to point out before it has a digital readout for the speed as well as the analog speed. Alright, so here we go. Very smooth upon startup. Ha! See, it's like me, it looks safe and cold. He did. Alright, get the seat heat going, and then column mounted shifter. Automatic door locks, as you would expect. Very interesting to see how this behaves, being that my car is front-wheel drive, and this vehicle is rear-wheel drive. I'm actually filming this at a local mall area. I'm gonna just drive around for a bit. Just look around. Cool. And of course both videos are going to be on each other's respective channels, and I will drop a link to his channel in the description so that you can check it out. Power delivery is very, very smooth. Power delivery on this car is extremely smooth. Taking it to about 30. It's a lot more of a you don't hear a lot of the drone. Now you don't hear a significant drone compared to my Cadillac, so that is very interesting. But it has a very similar feel. It's one of those cars, and it's one of the reasons why I bought a full-sized car in the first place, is I just wanted something that was just that you could just drive and feel extremely comfortable in, and I feel a great comfort in. I feel a lot of comfort driving these cars compared to the previous compact cars I've driven, like my Ford Escort, the Mercury Tracer, the Kia Rio that I had. There's just something about these big boat cars that I just absolutely love. So I'll show you everything running, and then we'll see we'll see what the information shows here. East and 0, and then trip A, trip B, 285 miles to empty. So I have the same kind of range in my car. Average fuel is 9.8. Instant, of course, doesn't show anything right now. And then mileage, and then you just scroll through everything. So it's a very comprehensive display. I'll kind of make another quick loop and then you can see everything here. I like that it has the display here. So, big thank you to Vitaliy for letting me drive his town car. Like I said, he's in my Cadillac right now. Honestly, it doesn't feel all that different to drive the town car as opposed to driving the and then one thing that I do like is you can actually, unlike my car, you can actually set the zones to whatever zone you want. To whatever, if you want it on your face or your feet. That's the one thing that I'm not a huge fan of with my current car. With my car, is that you don't get to it's sort of where the sensor directs it to go, which I'm not a fan of, but you know, it is what it is. Has these really neat, I'm not sure if you put the Lincoln logos in here, but this is very, very nice. And then rear seat, and then the airbag control, and then this is just a very nice, comfortable car. I mean, the lumbar set up a bit much for me. I would not have, the lumbar set up personally a bit much for me. But let me move it forward a bit. But there you have it, guys. 2006 Lincoln Town Car Signature Limited. Thank you for watching. Good day, everyone. Your Sock Monkey here, and today I'm here with Vitaliy Kofman, aka the Lincoln Town Car Guy, with his 2006 Lincoln Town Car Signature Limited. I've been following his channel for quite a while, and he's like me. He does a lot of going to different dealerships and lots and checking out various cars, and he's very in depth about his car. So we just had a chance to film each other's cars. My video will be going up on YouTube at some point, and he'll put it. And we've driven. I drove his Lincoln. He drove my Cadillac. So first off, so Vitaliy, I understand that you've had the car for about a year. What made you decide to get a town car?
All right. Hello, everyone. So what made me get a town car is actually a similar story to yours, because I've been following your channel, and yes, we kind of do our own thing, but kind of similar, you know, independent of one another. I used to drive a Hyundai Elantra that I inherited from my wife. We bought it new. It was a 2013. It served us well, but when the time came for us to get a new car, the decision was made for me to give up my Buick and for me to inherit her Elantra, and we got a new Forester for my Buick. So I drove my Elantra for quite some time to work. I commute to the city. Keep in mind, this was pre-COVID, so, you know, 62 miles a trip, you know, every day. I just did not like that car. I've always been a big fan of large sedans, town cars in particular, but cars such as yours, Buicks, Cadillacs, other Lincolns, even, you know, like Lexus and stuff like that. But I've always been a fan of large sedans. So to me, when I started driving that car, it was annoying. It was fine. It never broke. It drove fine, but that wasn't a car for me. So when I started thinking of what kind of car I would want to take on a long 60-some mile round trip every day, at least 5 days a week, I wanted a large sedan. And I've always been dreaming of Cadillacs, Buicks, Lincolns. I started looking and I settled on this one. So, and I, trust me, no regrets despite of all the stuff that's been happening with it.
If you had to say a couple of things that you like the most about your town car, what would those things be?
How it makes me feel when I drive it. So if you want to go back here, when I sit in this seat, it makes me feel like I'm riding on a cloud. And I couldn't care less that I don't have nav, Bluetooth, anything else. When I hold on to this wood steering wheel and I see that long hood in front of me with the pointing star,
I get it.
I couldn't care if there was a new Lamborghini that was parked next to it. I would still pick this car if all I could do is drive one car.
And I feel the same thing. Like our cars, we can drive them,
yes,
and not worry about them breaking.
Yes. Now, for me, I am worried about it breaking.
Yeah.
But I'm also not worried about, because at least thankfully, and I'm knocking on my plastic wood here, I can still afford to fix it.
Yeah.
And you or your viewers have been kind of looking at some of the stuff that I do. Yeah, I've spent a good solid $5,000 after I bought the car. I have a video on that, but
right.
So yeah, my car did break. I can't speak on yours, but I'm okay with it.
I've had to replace the distributor, and of course it got the new set of tires.
Right.
What in particular would you say you don't like about your car?
What I don't like about the car. So what I don't like about the car is all the rust. If I had to pick the one thing that these cars in particular, the Lincoln Town cars, that I kind of found out about it kind of after the fact. Some of it through experience, others, through reading and viewing other videos. It's all the ways that the water can leak inside that causes rust. It's the rust which I obviously can't show you, that did accumulate underneath.
On the undercarriage,
Yeah, I believe, like the fourth or fifth owner. I forget what the owner. So all the rust. So unfortunately, I know that I can pay my way out of fixing a lot of the stuff that breaks. I had a coolant leak, which once again I paid my way to getting it fixed, and thankfully it hasn't been a problem. But I cannot really, unless I invest, I don't know, like rebuilding the bottom of the car.
Right.
I cannot pay my way out of that one reasonably. So yeah, if I had to pick one thing, it's the rust.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the opportunity to drive and review your car in this interview, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description on this video, and check out his channel. Like I said, he's very similar to me in a lot of the stuff that I've done, and he's very in-depth about his town car. So thank you again, Vitaliy, and take care, everyone.
Thank you so much.